You still have to get out there and mess up. Just hurry up and mess up. You know what I mean? Because the quicker you get out there and mess up, and I don't want that to sound crazy because who wants to mess up? But that's the reality of it. Peace and blessings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lamar J. Sapp, for those of you who are just joining. I'm a filmmaker out of Brooklyn, New York. Today, I want to talk about what it's like to be a brand new filmmaker in today, 2023. There's an advantage to being a new filmmaker today. And there's a few cons, of course, but I'll get into that later. But there's a few advantages. And I wouldn't call them cons. It's just we didn't have certain things, so we had to work around it. And sometimes workarounds is the creation of innovation, right? It sparks something in you. Being a brand new filmmaker today is dope because you have a lot of stuff at your disposal. You know, you have YouTube where you could sit there and go into classes if you want, or you could just find specific things you want to know and look up channels that are talking about that particular thing. I don't want this video to kind of sound all over the place, and if it does, I apologize. But the reason it kind of comes off that way is because I'm one of them people who, I look at YouTube and I look at people that I admire and I listen to them. But I just want to say right now, if you're a new filmmaker, you just opened your FX30 or whatever camera you got, most of your experience is going to come from trial and error. You have to get out there and shoot. There's no amount of YouTube videos you can look at that's going to lock you in to be 100% able to go on set tomorrow and just nail everything based on what I or anyone else tells you. What we're telling you is a reference. It's a base. It's something to kind of give you a springboard on when you go out. You understand the language. You understand what ISO does, what f-stop does, what shutter speed does. You know, you understand these fundamental purposes, but it doesn't give you a silver bullet. It doesn't give you a quick fix. You still have to get out there and mess up. Just hurry up and mess up. You know what I mean? Because the quicker you get out there and mess up, and I don't want that to sound crazy because who wants to mess up? But that's the reality of it. The sooner you get out there and mess up, the better you're going to get at doing it right. Because you only do it right by messing up. You gotta have a bad situation to understand what a good situation is, right? And unfortunately, you don't want that mess up to be a paid client job. So the sooner you get out there with some friends and family, or even on your own, and just go shoot and mess up, come back home, put it in the computer and look at it and be like, damn, what the hell, what was that about? And then you start working backwards and kind of learning why that happened and what I could do better next time. The quicker you learn that, the better off you'll be, because then you'll start perfecting your craft, because you don't want to shoot like anybody. You want to have your own unique style. So to make a long story short, I'm going to wrap this video up. Taking it back to the beginning real quick briefly is new filmmaker. Look at YouTube if you can. Learn the basics, but don't take that stuff to heart in terms of exactly what you're going to do when you get on set. It's just it's just a base. You're going to have to get out there and mess up, get it done, get it out the way, you know, get all of the putting it up on YouTube and Instagram fear out of your way already. Just put it out there. Some people are going to hate. They're going to say mean things. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Our haters are our motivators. Okay? Our haters are our motivators. Get that out the way. But there's some people like me that's going to be helpful, and it's going to tell you, okay, next time you go about that, do it that way. I've been in the industry for over 2 decades, and I still have people telling me, yo, next time you do that, shoot it from this angle. It'll be more interesting. All right, cool. Then I have people come at me as a hater, like, yo, you should have did this, or I don't know why you chose that. It's all good, bro. I still love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Haters are our motivators. So to the next video, get out there, shoot whatever camera you got. I love the FX30 Sony. I've shot with a lot of cameras, but it doesn't matter. Whatever camera you got, whatever you're working with, start from there. Crop sensor, full frame. Don't let anybody back you up into a corner about equipment you need, and because you didn't have this, that's why it didn't come out. No, because we was creating dope videos before any of these things came about. We were creating these things 20 years ago. So it is what it is. Y'all stay focused, stay up, Remember your purpose, and please move in the vibration of love. Until the next one, I love y'all. Peace. I'm out.